let me pay my dues. Yep, guys, welcome to the channel. It's Boy behind the camera, and I appreciate that you're here with me this evening, right? Yeah, this evening, because it's not yet night, but on the other end of this video it's gonna be night. I'm taking this car to the car wash because you can see that we've been playing with it in the dust, and that's from the previous video. In this one, of course, we're gonna do a night drive, and you know when we do night drives we don't talk the whole time, but hey, I need to talk to you a bit about this because I think I robbed you. Hey, I didn't tell you everything about it, especially how it drives on the road like this, but I want you to experience it and feel it in this video because we mainly reviewed this car on gravel. We spoke about its suspension. Of course, we still have that feeling, of course, that it's a hard suspension, especially compared to the normal one, because when you're in here you can feel that it's tuned actually for off-road, and because sitting on all-terrain tires as well, you do get some road noise coming from it as well. But at the end of it all, it's still pretty much something that you can use as a lifestyle bakkie, and I would think a lot more, especially because these days when it comes to P-Series, you're also spending around 700k. So you're looking at it and you're thinking, can I jump to other bakkies rather? Let's think about that. Otherwise, let's go to the car wash, and when we get to the other side, then we will talk about this P-Series LTD. So the bakkie that you're seeing in the wash bay there, it's actually the P-Series LT, which this one is based on. They're like the same car, but hey, this one is more off-road based, it's more rugged and so on. But when you look at the interior and everything else, they're basically just the same. You'll see the roof in the rear, you get like normal light bulbs, which illuminates alright, but yeah, I'd rather have all the LEDs in the interior. And you'll see in front as well, they actually managed to put like the LEDs, which look quite cool. You can see the difference. It's like night and day. The other one is the sun, the other one is the moon. But hey, you know what? I'm glad that they still managed to put LEDs in here, because for a bakkie, the P-Series interior looks quite cool. It still looks quite cool, of course. And on the outside, you'll see that this one doesn't have the fog lamps. You'll see the LEDs are the same, but this one doesn't have the fog lamps. The rear LEDs are the same as well. Everything else is still pretty much the same. But personally, I'll save that 50 odd K or so and get the LT, because I don't do a lot of rugged stuff anyway. But when it comes to camera systems, I forget. They know their story, these guys. Otherwise, you can see that it has a 360-degree camera, and now, of course, that they're washing it, they're a little bit washed up as well. But it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean here. And the ambience in here, I like it because of the color of the buttons and everything else, the illumination. They went for like ice, whitish, like, so it adds a little bit of ambience. Even when you don't have ambient lighting, you don't find that you have issues with it. So from that perspective, they've done a great job. Just that this metallic stuff, I'd rather have them black. I wouldn't, yeah, I think it would look more sophisticated. Otherwise, yeah, we're almost done. We're gonna leave soon. And yeah, the engine, the transmission as well, we're still talking 2-liter turbocharged engine, 120 kilowatts, 400 newton meters of torque, and it's the same as the LT one. That's why probably I'm just leaning towards LT, because I'm like, hey, I'd rather have comfort than all this off-road stuff that I'm not gonna use. Okay guys, we're done with the car wash. You can see that the cameras are clean now, everything is clean, and yeah, we're about to hit the road. And of course, as I said, I'm not going to be talking throughout the video. It's just for you to hear how it sounds and so on. The window is open now, and that was a mistake, because then now it's going to come back with but it's fine. Look, this is how it sounds. sounds like, 2-liter diesels are like this. They're a little bit loud. You would have had in the Ranger reviews that I've done that the 3 liters actually are a little bit quieter than the 2 liters. And when it doesn't have like 150 kilowatts like this one, you will feel that it's working a little bit harder, especially for a heavy car like this one. But let's hit the road. And should I keep quiet now, or I feel like I've been making noise, especially for a night drive. Anyways, guys, look, this is just gonna be a night drive for you to experience how it drives. And if you want more details on this bakkie, of course there are a few other videos like of the normal P-series that we've done as well this LTD on gravel and so on. And yeah, that's what you're going to experience. You can see that we do have like quite, well illuminating LEDs. I think they're positioned as well because it's positioned quite high. You don't struggle at night with dark spots or anything like that. Actually, it's all right. I can't complain. It's not like Navara kind of good, but it's all right. I can't complain much about that. So guys, I think for all other details you can get in the other videos. So from now on, I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm heading towards Hatfield, and yeah, you'll experience how this drives, the road noises it makes, the wind noises it makes, and everything else. Everything else, you know how it goes. We'll talk in the comments. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. Really appreciate it, and I am out.